Now we'll discuss about fractional part function. See here, for example, 7.3 is there. This can be written as what? 7 plus 0.3. So here 7 is integral part of 7.3, 0.3 is fractional part of 7.3. So therefore this is like some x is equal to step x plus fractional part of x. We can say this is as basic equation. From this basic equation we can write fractional part of x as x minus step x. Now we'll say this is basic equation. Okay, if you want to get fractional part of any number, that you have to substitute in place of x on both sides, then so that we'll get a fractional part of that number. For example, 3.6 is there, that you substitute in place of x on both sides, then getting what? 3.6 minus step of 3.6. So see, this is equal to 3.6 minus what is step of 3.6. Already I said that on real number you need to take left side integer. So what is left side integer of 3.6? That is 3. Okay, so you need to write 3 here, so that getting what? 0.6 as fractional part of 3.6. In that way, if you want to get fractional part of any number, that you need to substitute in place of x on both sides in this basic equation. Now we'll see about a negative number, negative fractional part of a negative number. See here, fractional part of, suppose some minus 9.3. So this is equal to what? Minus 9.3 substituted in place of x on both sides. Then getting what? Minus 9.3 minus step of minus 9.3. So this is going to be what? Minus 9.3 minus what is step of minus 9.3. So what is left side integer of minus 9.3? So immediate left side integer for 9.3 is what? Minus 10. So minus 10 is step of minus 9.3. Minus 10 you need to write. So that what we are getting? Minus 9.3 plus 10. So this is going to be 0.7. So 0.7 is fractional part of minus 9.3. So in that way we can have a fractional part of negative numbers also. So here you can observe that 0.3 plus 0.7 is what? 1. So see here, in that way suppose minus 6.4 is there. So 0.4 and which thing will give 1? So 0.6. So 0.6 plus 0.4 will give what? 1. Okay. So in that way we can say fractional part of some negative number. So fractional part of minus 0.2 is what then? You need to write 0.8. Okay. So see here. To draw the graph, we need to have some values. You see here, fractional part of 0 is what? 0 only. For integers, no fractional part is there. For integers, no fractional part is there. So fractional part of some 6. So as this is integer, what will get? 0. So fractional part of 0 is also what? 0. So see here, fractional part of 0 is what? 0. Next fractional part of 0.9. Fractional part of 0.9 is what? 0.9 only. But fractional part of 1 is equal to what? 0. Fractional part of 1.9 is what? zero point 0.9. So based on this, we'll try to draw the graph of fractional part function. So see, all these are values of x, and all these are values of fractional part of x. Fractional part of x is equal to, let it be y. So see, when x is 0, see, when x is 0, result is what? 0 only, right? So see, fractional part of x is equal to y we are taking to get the graph. Fractional part of 0 is equal to what? 0. So 0 comma 0 is a point on curve. 0 comma 0 point is this. Okay. After that you see here 0 0.9 comma 0 0.9. So 0 0.9 is, that is just before 1. On substituting that we are going to get what? 0 0.9. 0 0.9 comma 0 0.9. Point will be here and joining them will have graph like this. Okay, what about exactly at 1? On substituting 1 getting what? 0. So 1 comma 0 is a point on curve. 1 comma 0 point is here, that is not there here. Right. Next 1.9 comma 0.9. 1.9 comma 0.9 is 1.9, that is just before 2 comma 0.9. Okay, 1.9 comma 0.9. So point is here, joining them will have graph like this. So in that way, see, on substituting 2, result is 0, point is here, that is not there here. Okay, so in that way we'll have graph of fractional part function. So see here some results about fractional part function. Now see here, fractional part of, suppose x plus 1 is there. So no need to consider this integer, that is a positive integer or negative integer. So we'll get same x. So fractional part of x plus some integer will gives what? Same fractional part of x. So we are seeing fractional part in this, not integral part, right? So that is why some integer is there, no need to consider it, we can neglect it when that is integer belongs to z. Okay, next see here, but for step of x plus 1, step of x plus n, step of x plus n will be, see, that is step x plus n. So you have to write n outside. So when n belongs to z. So these are some important properties of fractional part function and greatest integer function. Now we'll discuss a problem based on these fractional part and integral part function. So see here, find the values of x satisfying satisfying 4 fractional part of x is equal to x plus step x. Now listen here, listen here. 4 fractional part of x is equal to, this x can be written as what? X can be written as what from this basic equation or from this equation? X can be written as step x plus fractional part of x. Step x plus fractional part of x plus step x. Okay. So see here, taking it to other side, what will get? 3 fractional part of x is equal to step x plus step x. Step x plus step x, 2 step x. Okay, now see, fractional part of x is equal to 2 step x divided by 3. So you know fractional part of x always will be from 0 to 1 and can't be 1. So see, observe all examples. Observe all examples. What is fractional part of 3.6? You got 0.6. 0.6 means that belongs to 0 to 1 only, right? 0 to 1 only. And you see what is the fractional part of minus 9.3? That is also from 0 to 1 only. This is also from 0 to 1 only. So that means what? Fractional part of any number, that will be from 0 to 1. So that you remember, fractional part of x may be any number, that will be from 0 to 1. So 0 less than or equal to, this fractional part of x can be written as what from this equation? See, from this equation, 2 step x by 3 you can write. 2 step x by 3 less than 1. Now you multiply with 3, then getting what? 0 less than or equal to 2 step x less than 3. Now you divide with 2. 0 by 2 is what? 0 only, less than or equal to step x less than 3 by 2. Now see here. So this is 0. This is 0 less than or equal to step x less than 3.2 can be, 3 by 2 can be written as what? 1.5, right? But step x is always integer. In place of x you substitute any number. In place of x substitute any number. Suppose 10.3. What is step of 10.3? What is left side integer of 10.3? Left side, immediate left side integer is what? 10 only, right? So 10. So in place of x substituting any number, you are getting some integer only. So step x always will be integer. Step x always will be integer. What is integer? What are the integers from 0 to 1.5? From 0 to 1.5. You can say 0, and you see here step x is equal to 1. Okay, these are only the integers from 0 to 1.5, correct? Now what about fractional part of x? Corresponding fractional part of x is equal to what? From this equation you can write corresponding fractional part of x. 0, that you write in place of x. Step of 0 is what? 0 only. Okay, so adding them getting what? Adding them getting what? Step x plus fractional part of x is equal to 0. So see here, step x plus fractional part of x is equal to what? 0. Okay, what is step x plus fractional part of x? So see this statement. Step x plus fractional part of x is what? X only. So x only is equal to what? 0. This is 1 of value of x. 1 of value of x. Okay. See, asking for values of x, one x value we got. So we may have another x value. So you see here step x is equal to what? 1. That you write here. Step x is equal to 1. When this is 1, fractional part of x is equal to what then? Fractional part of x is equal to, on taking step x as 1, you are getting 2 by 3. So see, adding them, step x plus fractional part of x is equal to 2 by 3 plus 1 is what? 5 by 3. Okay, step x plus fractional part of x is what from this equation? From this equation, step x plus the fractional part of x is x only, right? So x only. So is equal to what? 5 by 3. Okay. So these are the values of x. It all implies as what? X is equal to 0, comma 5 by 3 will satisfies given equation 4 fractional part of x is equal to x plus step x. So these are values of x. Required values of x. Thank you everyone.